It's an amazing feeling to be able to come back home, to be able to be around my family and my friends again, doing what I love to do, which is coaching college football. There's only one school in Hawaii that allows us to do that, and that's the University of Hawaii. So, extremely blessed to be a part of it. Like I said, Hawaii's always been special to me. It's a place that I grew up watching, watching the University of Hawaii football team, and I've always had an affinity to it. Unfortunately, I wasn't offered a scholarship to the University of Hawaii out of high school, and so I went away and did my football career elsewhere. But home's always home, and I came back here to finish my degree. I think that growing up here gives you a perspective of understanding what this place is all about, what not only the University of Hawaii represents, but also what Hawaii, the state of Hawaii, and the culture of Hawaii represents as well. And yes, I did not go to the University of Hawaii to play football. I went away. But I think it gives me tremendous perspective to allow the student athlete to understand some of the challenges that may occur there, and then also understand what are some of the benefits of staying home. My parents only were able to watch one college game in my college career, and so had I done it again, maybe I would have decided to be around here closer for them to be able to see me play more, because that was so important to me. And so those are some of the things that I think I can pass on to some more recruits, and hopefully that can help them stay home. Playing for Cal, if you play for Cal, you'll have a ton of stories, some which can be said publicly and probably some that can't. Coach Cal has been a tremendous mentor, I think, to all of us as a coach. Growing up, playing for him, he taught us not only about football, but about becoming men. If you look throughout the college coaching scene, a lot of the local guys that are coaching college football played at St. Louis and played under Coach Cal, and it just kind of showed the influence and kind of the way we see him. He's a guy that we wanted to be like, a guy that we eventually wanted to mold our careers like. Stutz and I, we go back quite a bit. When he's a year younger than I am, and we played baseball together. I was an 8th grader, he was a 7th grader when we first met, and then eventually played high school football together. And we actually, our first coaching jobs were at St. Louis together on the same exact staff. And so it's been really nice to be back here with Craig. I consider him a dear friend, and it's nice to be able to see him every day when we get in the office. Besides Stutzman, I also have a few other connections to the staff. Mark Moody, our GA, I coached him in high school. When he was in high school, I coached him at Pacific University, and he started his coaching career under me at Pacific University. Lengi Suiaunoa is a guy that I've known quite a while in this business. I've done a ton of professional development with him, whether it was going up to Montana to see him. We actually, when I was at Pacific, flew him in so that we could gain some of his knowledge. And so, football coaching is it's a big profession in regards to networking and being able to get jobs that way. And I think there's a bunch of networking. There are people that kind of knew me as a coach and knew me as a person. And eventually I started to get to know Coach Rollo as well. And the job opened up, and I'm excited to be here. The safety group, after the first 2 weeks and 4 practices, to me is a group that is hungry to get better. It's a group that wants to be great. It's a group that's talented. There's some senior leadership and some older guys like Trayvon Henderson and Daniel Lewis, and then there's some younger talented players like Kiala Santiago and those guys there. And so I'm excited to be a part of this group. I think that they've started to buy into what I'm preaching there in the meetings, and I can see that they're hungry to learn, which is always a great thing to see. I think my coaching style meshes really well with the entire staff, and especially with Lengi's vision on our defense. We're going to coach our guys hard. We're going to expect big things from them. Our standard's going to be high. We're going to expect them to do the right things both on and off the field on a consistent basis, and those are the things that I believe in as a coach. The other thing that I think my style blends with is the fact that relationships matter. That yes, winning football games and winning the Mountain West Championship is a goal that we're striving very hard to accomplish. But the ability to make an impact in these men's lives and to create relationships that go far beyond the football field is our #1 job as college coaches.